What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Worldwide Shenanigans.
Today, we're gonna go and show you the Los Angeles Haunted Hayride. Do you wanna come, Loki? You're a black cat. You wanna come? You're spooky. So the Los Angeles Haunted Hayride is in Griffith Park, and it's one of those like spooky Halloween town hayride experiences. And in addition to the hayride, I think there's some other like walking trails or parts of a town that you go into and people scare you. And we bought the general tickets. You can get like VIP tickets where you wait in a shorter line, but we're doing one of the earlier time slots, so I think it'll be okay. The time slots go from around 7 p.m. to around 11 p.m. and ours is around 8. So yeah, and I don't really mind waiting. And where we're from near DC, one of the big Halloween experiences is called Field of Screams. Field of Screams is in like rural Maryland, and you drive there and it's a similar thing with hay rides and spooky stuff going on. But the Field of Screams tickets are really expensive, like it's over $100. And here for this one, it was not nearly that expensive. One thing in LA that's not as expensive. Classic LA, something is being filmed along the side of the road at some house. We think it's a reality TV show. We just got to Griffith Park and we're trying to find where to park now for this thing, and it is very crowded. I'm really not sure where to park. We're just kind of following cars. A security guard had told us to park at the LA Zoo, but you're supposed to park at the merry-go-round lots. The line is insanely long from the zoo parking lot. We've been standing in line for about 40 minutes so far, 45 minutes, and finally about to board a shuttle. So far, I just have to say how like disorganized this whole event is. There is no signs to tell you where to park, where to enter, nothing. And pro tip, get here so much earlier than your ticket time. We're like an hour late. I hope they take the ticket still because this shuttle and lines are crazy. It's packed. Another line for the Haunted Hayride. On the hayride.
This is an MF.
These objects are UFOs, as one reportedly landed in this region just last month.
liked it. I think they did a great job.
Yeah, they did do a good job. There were a lot of sets and actors. It was like an okay length. Like it was about what I expected, maybe 10 minutes.
It wasn't very scary, but I still liked it. Nice to be able to sit down on the hay.
Yeah, so far there's been a lot of waiting in line to get on the shuttle to come here, then waiting in line for the hayride. So now we're gonna explore the town. They've made a little fake town called Midnight Falls, and it has like a general store or like other setups. So show you what it looks like. Trick or treat. I don't know what it is, but the line is not long. Finished the trick or treat. It was a walking trail with a bunch of scares. It was so good.
That was very good. I pressed a button and this giant thing popped out of a door and I almost got hit by it.
Now we are in line for our third scare. It is called the Midnight Mortuary. Just like trick or treat, there is no line here. We're just walking right through. And if it's anything like trick or treat, I feel like this will be pretty scary also.
I'm spooked. Just came out of the second walking tour, the Midnight Mortuary. It was also good. Yeah, I think just generally the walking tours are better than the hayride.
I like the hayride, but I do think the walking ones are scarier. I think when you're just walking in those tight corners and you have to control it, that makes it spookier. It is around 10:30 p.m. so we spent around 2.5 hours there, which is sort of different than I expected because our tickets were for even before we arrived. But because of the whole parking and shuttle madness, they just honored everybody's ticket times. So as long as your ticket time was in the past or had already happened, then you were just allowed to get on the Haunted Hayride. And I also want to note that your ticket time applies just for the hayride. You can still enter the town and go on the walking trails whenever you want. So now we'll have to walk back to the shuttle area, and they said the shuttles end 1 hour after the event ends. We're back in the car, headed back now after the LA Haunted Hayride, and I thought it was really fun. I thought it was good.
It was so much fun. They put so much work into it, and definitely recommend.
Yeah, I'd recommend it too. And I don't think you need to get VIP passes because for the hayride, whether you're in VIP or general admission, you're gonna wait. And then for the other attractions, there's gonna be no wait no matter which you are. And if you're parking at the LA Zoo like we had to, that wait for the shuttle is insane. That was the longest wait, and there's no VIP for that. Overall, I'd say my biggest tip is just to get there early. Like, honestly, get there an hour before your ticket time because that shuttle line is crazy. But everybody in that shuttle line was in the same boat. We were all like, our tickets were for a half an hour ago, an hour ago. We're not even in the like park fair yet, but they let us all in. So overall, a fun way to start October and bring in the fall. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video and tell us about your experience at the LA Haunted Hayride. And in the meantime, we'll catch you next time on Worldwide Shenanigans.